Hi, this is Teresa, Mountain Air Farms. We are over here at this job site, and because of the weather, some of the gates we cannot put in because the old ones are frozen, and that water is like zero. So I could just see us ice skating across and falling in the water. So, but this is the big walk gate for him. And we're putting it in because we could. I mean, there's still some ice right here, but it's not bad. Trying to get the latches all working properly. And I think he's taken one of the latches because of the door needs to be, the latch needs to go over a little bit more. He's taken the old one off to make it fit. Maybe, yeah. Here, let me get this screw here. I know, I didn't want you to lose it.
Let's take this off, get this out of our way. Give me it.
Handle out of the way. Yeah, for 30 years, this door has held up for so long.
Yeah, you probably had to redo it a couple times.
Yeah, but nothing major. I think you're still going to have to take the screws out the top, too.
That's one. Well, we're going to need a handle.
Yeah, you're going to need a handle. Take and the latch sets that we bought did not have a handle. So, might as well reuse what we can. Oh, I dropped some. Hang on. I've got some little washer. Right here is a right here.
Yeah. It's a different one. That'll work.
Okay. All right, now you just got to get the one off. Get you a tiny little socket. Okay, pair of pliers. Either way. Getting these little washers, you can always reuse these little washers. Screws, not always able to reuse, especially self-tapping screws. Once you use them once, they're gone. Now, there's a whole lot of mold up on this one old gate where it sits up on the concrete.
Don't get any sunlight.
Yeah, no sunlight. Kind of using the gate to hold it, ain't you? That works. And we have those black screws in there that will work really good.
Yep.
What's this part of his? Just
Yeah. Yeah, it was where the gate would sag, and
he was adjusting.
he made it where this would flip up and down. Don't need that anymore.
You may need, well, no, you're not. Oh, but this is the new gate. Now, I know everything looks odd, new against old, but once everything is pressure washed, everything is going to then re-stained, everything will blend out. I put those black screws in that bag, dear. I think we let the cat out a minute ago. His cat. Hello, kitty.
No, it stays out.
It does it? Okay.
Bent that down. Bent back.
Hammer's over there.
Sometimes up and I hammer it on.
Not the pool. That pool looks so inviting, but then when you look at all this ice and snow, it's not so inviting. Got these screws here. Get 2 of these screws. Yeah, the other one just was too short. Could fit it. I think Randy did a great job on the welding of that gate. You know, he just followed the path, you know, which he used to work years ago at a fence company. But, and he ran, you know, was manager of the fence company. But, you know, you follow the design of the gate. And it don't matter if it's made of wood or metal, tin, plastic even, you know. But, you know, he's thinking ahead. He's thinking of long term for our client. You know, the longevity of it. Because it's costly to do things like this. So if you can do something like this that maybe costs a little bit more in the building of it or the structure of it, but in the long term it saves you a lot, you know, makes a big difference. It really does. You know, and clients, you know, they really appreciate, you know, the point that you thought about it, that you made the effort to worry about, you know, their longevity of something. That's gonna work. I think I laid them screws over there on the table. I got them out for you.
Yeah, well, I need one of them wood or the metal screws.
I got
That
that
go
too.
through the wood into the.
All right, here.
Need my impact.
A couple of metal screws.
Where's my impact?
He lost his drill.
Well, we need to cut a board too.
To fit underneath that.
Go right there. That little section.
Right. Well, and that's part of the shadow box fence. You know, they don't always, you know, you have to make a match, you know.
I need you to hold this.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
You're not holding it.
Well, the door was moving. Did it didn't go through, did it?
Nope. Oh no.
I got a pocket full.
Let's make one. May not be long enough.
And it would help if you don't drop them. Oh, I'm trying to help you there.
Ain't long enough.
They're not long enough. Well,
Got one of them deck screws?
the long gold ones.
No. The shorter gold ones. What you just went over and got a little while ago? Fix these.
I told you I brought extra.
No.
That ain't gonna work either. We need a couple longer ones for the gates. What about the ones that, look in that package that came with it? Well, that would have been the same thing as the black ones you had.
Well, that'll work out. That should. Now, I've already got a hole threaded.
Right. Try them.
Yeah, do it would work.
Hey, that worked.
Yep.
A little adjustment. The one thing needs to be a little bit tighter. He's got a strap that pulls the gate back.
Yeah.
That would be a little bit tighter.
Well, with the wind blowing 90 miles an
Yeah.
hour. Okay. Now we got to drill that. You got them bolts. It's got a nut on the ends
Yeah. They're in this pocket.
that we took off.
Yep. Right here.
Okay.
And you're doing that because there's not a metal behind it.
Right. Well, he had them bolted into it.
Right. Okay.
Any nuts?
I'm sure I do. It is no fun working out in this cold. Everything freezes.
If I can get that nut on there.
You need an extension socket?
No. Daggone hair wasn't falling out. Okay.
I know.
My gosh.
I'm like an animal. I'm like a dog I shed. You would think I'd be bald.
Improvise.
Do you have anything on, what you want to share for these gates?
That I want to share.
Well, I mean, you built these gates. I mean, anything in particular?
No, we've done it a time or two before.
Right.
It's just before we'd make them at an angle. This way the tubing, it'll actually last longer than the angle.
You laid your wrenches down. Yeah, that's true. The angle iron actually will bend, whereas the tubing won't.
jam.
Hey, worked pretty good. You know, and also I think it, you know, when you're looking at doing the angle versus square tubing, I think it means you got to look at the size of the gate. Wouldn't that help too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, tubing's always stronger than angle.
It was a little bit harder as far as cutting your angles. You had to get the right angles. It was
Well, there's no open ends.
right,
Everything's boxed in so no moisture can get in it and
right,
start to rot it out and all that stuff.
right. And, you know, and that's like, you know, when they did the welds are completely sealed. Yeah, and, you know, you, like he said, you don't want water or moisture getting in them. Yeah, and where you put the screws are suckered in so tight, unless you have a board that breaks, you're not going to have that problem.
Nope.
Now, what he did with here, where these latches come over too far, these are 8-inch latches, or hinges, excuse me. He had to put a block so they wouldn't bend or bow.
What'd you do with that handle?
It's in my pocket.
Don't allow it to come back like that.
Well, we may have to make an adjustment on that back latch.
I have to bring it out a little bit from the wall.
Right.
That's these hinges.
Well, they're long strap hinges,
Well, the long strap hinges, big bolts, they're not.
the smaller
Made
one.
to do that. Fold back against it. But we can add a block on that and bring it out where that will
Right.
latch it.
And what he's talking about is right here.
Yeah, he had it where the gate would fold back on itself.
Right. Like when he's pulling in maybe a, motorcycle or bringing in stuff for the pool.
Yeah.
They like to open the gate all the way up.
But this right here, the hinges catch.
Right. But you could actually put a block here
Yeah,
or a
let's put
little extension. They actually make these with an extension.
Yeah, well, I just put a block, just screw a block to that. And then that way it just come back and stop right there.
Right. Yeah, when we first got here, he set the gate up, leaned it up, and we was getting stuff out, and there was a horrible gust of wind came through, knocked the gate back, hit the post. Yet we had to replace 2 of these boards because when it hit the post, it went right here and it busted. Right here, it busted both of those posts.
Yep.
Or boards. So had to do a little bit of adjustment. There's part of the piece right there.
Well, his handle was up here, right?
Actually, his handle was almost right at the latch. I would put it above the latch, really. I think
Well, I
that
was
would,
thinking like right there.
yeah, it'd look better like that. That way your hand's not hitting the latch.
Yep.
Well, I was just showing you the gate. We'll be back here tomorrow. Hopefully by tomorrow the sun will come and we'll be able to get these other
Well,
gates.
what I was planning on doing was starting on these 3. I didn't even bring others because I didn't think we'd get to them. We could have been doing them today.
Right. And it may be we'll bring them other ones and these 2 big ones over here. Maybe, what are you looking for?
Some of them. Without the hair.
Oh, shut up. But I don't know how long it takes for that area to thaw out, because we did bring those 2 huge gates, and I mean they're big gates. They're 5-6 foot wide gates. So we'll probably, it may not be tomorrow when we do those. It may be the first of next week, depending on this weather. But we doing those depending on how long it takes to thaw.
We'll bring the other smaller gates back tomorrow. And if that's not thawed, we'll go ahead and
Do the smaller ones.
should be thawed by tomorrow.
Yeah, well, there's that gate, there's a big double gate, there's another gate on the other side, so.
You have 3 more of them.
Of those, I can get you 3 more. They're in this bag. Cold weather just, kills power. That's going to work good.
Yep.
Here's these other 2. He's throwing drill bits at me.
Wasn't checked up straight.
Yeah, he invested in some DeWalt drill bits. They're working pretty good.
Yep. Let me put that one in before I do them others.
Yep. Now, if you just did stuff part-time, you probably wouldn't have to invest in something as expensive as the DeWalt's and stuff. But, you know, if this is your livelihood, you gotta think twice about it. Here. Did you lay that other one over there, or you got it in your pocket?
Still over there on the table. Oh, guys.
Oh, I'm standing in ice. Stand there trying your best not to slide around so we go get this one.
That'll work.
Yeah, that looks good. But we still got a few more adjustments. We got to put one more board there on the inside, which we brought those. And several other little adjustments. And then we'll be back tomorrow putting in more gates. So I was just going to show you the gate as it's up. Well, remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you have comments or suggestions, please let us know. If you have more questions on the angles that we did, how we got to that level as far as building and making that square tubing gate, Randy's more than happy to help answer any questions anybody would have. Well, remember, as always, we love you. God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day.